Hello everybody, this is Kyle O here, and I'm going to do, I think, one more video of Test Drive 6 for the Sega Dreamcast. Did all the tracks in practice mode, now I want to do some of the stuff that, I want to do some of the career mode stuff. Most notably, Cop Chase. I'm going to do all the tracks, you only get 6 tracks to play as the cops. So you could do two things, you could either stop the racers, or stop the bomber. With Stop the Bomber, you have to go after one car, and the car is perpetually tossing bombs outside of it, just blowing up the streets, utter mayhem. It's ridiculous. But before we get to that, we're going to do all the regular Stop the Racers games on all 5 of these tracks. Unfortunately, you can't do the reverse nighttime versions, just the regular version. So, let's see. Let's look at what cop cars we have. So we got a Ford Mustang police car, TBR Cerbera, Jaguar XKR, Dodge Charger. So the Dodge Charger police car goes as fast as the Dodge Charger goes, like the regular Dodge Charger. I wonder why it's an option, because in Cop Chase, most of the time you're going after Class 3 cars, and Dodge Charger is a Class 1 car. Let's see what happens. So if you don't want to race all the time in career mode, you could do Cop Chase and earn some extra money that way.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's see if it actually goes up to 136 miles per hour. The beginning of Paris is one long straightaway, so looks like it does. But your competition, well, not competition, but the racers wipe out and crash into traffic cars, so you can catch up to them fine. Let's see if I can do it with Dodge Charger. Oh yeah, and the good thing is, unlike Test Drive 5, you don't have to hold down any button to activate the siren. The siren just goes off automatically when you get close to the speeders. And they're all racers. They're not like criminals like they were in Test Drive 5. They're not wanted for first-degree murder or chicken plucking or anything like that. Although I thought that was kind of an odd element. It was kind of amusing nonetheless. I haven't arrested anybody yet. This is, yeah, I should not have picked this car. If you want to challenge yourself, yeah, pick the Charger. Alright. Come on. Gotta catch up to these guys. Hey, this is what playing Test Drive 5 feels like. Why would they make this a selectable cop car if most of your targets are Class 3 vehicles? And for some reason in Hong Kong it's Class 2 vehicles, but in all the other tracks it's Class 3. I never understood that. As a kid I didn't understand that, and I don't understand it now in 2020. This game came out in 1999, fellas. If I want to make myself feel old. Oh, we got him! Hit and run is always a nice bonus. Adding $100 to the ticket. Oh yeah, they're way ahead of me. If you look at that crude meter on the left there, when the top of it is red, go, $200 there. When the top of it is red, that means your competition, your targets are far away. In before another copyright strike for the licensed soundtrack. But if I turn it off, all you're going to hear is... It's like, is that what you really want to hear? You want to hear some musical accompaniment. I just picked it just to challenge myself, really. To see if I could actually do it. To see if I could actually get at least one racer. But no, you got to pick either the Mustang or the Cerbera. You're shit out of luck if you pick the Charger or the Jaguar. See, Test Drive 5 did not do this. In Test Drive 5, the cop cars had different stats than the regular cars. Like, in Test Drive 5, the Dodge Charger had piss-poor acceleration, and it went 178 miles per hour. Whereas the Charger cop car had better acceleration and went like 220. Yeah, we're almost at the end here. We're only going to get 3 max. Oh, okay. Make that 2. Notre Dame there in the background. Looking like a paper craft or something. Alright, come on. Don't lose faith. Really? All that time and all he was doing was speeding in illegal racing? Pretty sure he hit a car, too. Yeah, that the programming couldn't keep up with the AI. It's like, oh, the AI has been off screen for 2 minutes. We literally forgot what it did. Okay, so... yeah. So once all the cars pass the finish line, it stops you dead in your tracks. Well, that was not an Arc de Triomphe, was it? Brinch. Escape. Yeah, sure, save it. Yeah, that's the VMU that you just heard. Making that beeping noise. Yep, I have 2 VMUs, which were basically the Sega Dreamcast's memory drives, similar to the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 memory card. Alright, let's pick a different cop car, because Charger was not a good idea. And, yeah, Cerberus is also on the loading screen. Can't say no to that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Even this one looks kind of cel-shaded. It's kind of off-putting. So you know how in the... I think it was the last part, I was kind of making fun of how the Jaguar XK180 looked in this game? I looked at the photos of that car, because I had kind of forgotten what the real-life version looked like. And it's a night and day difference. Those tail lights on the back are so weird looking in this game. And they look nothing like they do in real life. It's weird because some of the other car models in this game are quite accurate. Like the Cerberus looks pretty close to what it looks like in real life, and so does the Viper. But for some reason they botched the look of the... Yeah, see, night and day difference. I already got 2 racers. Gotcha. Gotcha. Not even halfway through the level and I pretty much got all of them. I gotta get the Saline Mustang now. Whoa! Ugh. Wobbly physics. And don't you be switching lanes there. Wait a minute. See on my side? Over time, that meter goes down. Becomes green again, so you have to go back up to him and smack him around. There we go. Like that. Hit him like a bowling pin. TVR Cerberus, I presume, is a 2-seated sports car. It's like, where are the arrested racers being taken to? Like, are they being put in the car? Like, shoved in the trunk or something? Okay, New York. Weird that the loading screen for New York has a British car on it. You would think you would think that they put an American car on there. Alright, here we go. Well, considering that, you know, it's... Never mind. I think this take on New York is wild. It's just bumpy streets and strategically placed buildings. If we wanted to be accurate to what Manhattan and Brooklyn are like, well, mostly Manhattan, it would be just very hard turns. There's actually 5 offenses, and I think willful damage is the one that wasn't on that ticket. Yeah, even the AI version of the Jaguar XK220, I mean the Jaguar XK... Look at it, it looks like 2 eyes. It just looks worse when you actually races that thing. It's a Cirrus, time's running out. I think it was also used in Twisted Metal, one of the Twisted Metal games. Come on. I'm gonna get you. Oh. Must be, Central Park. Actually, usually my strategy is to get the one that's in the lead, so they don't get away. All the Pitbull logos there. Shameless self-promotion. I mean, Test Drive 5 did that too. Come on. Like how, like, that's the Flatiron building right there. I like how flat it literally is because of this game's graphics. Now everything is just like a boxy looking thing. Instead of a fully 3D object, it looks like it's just made from sides of flat image files. Oh, no! No! Yeah, see, sometimes this game can be a dick. I mean, it's a test drive game from the PlayStation DC era. But this was the only, outside of Test Drive Le Mans, this was the only test drive game on the Dreamcast. And Test Drive Le Mans was not a mainline series game, it was like a spin-off. In fact, I think it was a separate title, and when it was released here, it was released as a test drive game. I guess it was kind of similar to how... There we go, we got him. Now let's see if we can get the last guy, because finish line is like right around the corner. Come on. Come on, I antagonized you earlier. Come on. Did we do it? There we go. Got all of them. Nice. So we don't have to do it again. Rome. Stop the racers. Like I said, in Hong Kong, you're going after Class 2 cars. But in all the other levels, you're going after Class 3 cars.
3, 2, 1, go!
Like, look at the Colosseum. Like, I think in real life, the Colosseum has, like, so much space between it and a road. They take some massive liberties with the, you know, cities and towns that they chose to make racetracks based on in this game. Okay, let's get that Viper. As he's in the lead. Oh, that... Yeah, Cop Chase mode is infinitely better than it was in Test Drive 5. In Test Drive 5, it was ludicrous. And in this game, it's actually pretty fun. Alright. Let's get the Jaguar since he's right there. Oh! Gotta keep hitting him. But again, it's not like Test Drive 5 where you... Whoa. Okay. It's not like Test Drive 5 where you just had to keep hitting the other car. Just keep banging him and smashing into him. See, I appreciate the more glass-like physics in this game because of this. Makes Cop Chase all the more fun to play. Right, want to use going down. Oh, wow. Right up on the screen. That was fast. Hong Kong. Stop the racers.
1, go!
Wow, that was a furious start. Alright, what are we up against here? Super Stallion. Ugh. Love how they just become stuck to you. They long to be stuck to you. See, Hong Kong is another level where there's a weird establishment of depth. Like, that's supposed to be the coast. And instead of rendering some water or like a flat image file of water and placing it on the ground, they just have the image file of the skyline in the distance establish the depth. Now see, I'm going too fast for these cars because, again, these are Class 2 cars and I'm playing as a Class 3 car that goes like 185 miles per hour. These things go like 150, 160, etc. Watch the carts. Oh, they are kind of fun to crash into. I always like this tune. It's called He's a Skull by Q Burns Abstract. I think that's the name of the band. Ah, there we go. That was the Esprit. Alright, who's coming? That looks like a Panaz Esperante. Gonna get you. And there's a Subaru Impreza. Gotcha. Oh. There's a lot of slowdown in the Hong Kong level. Oh, no. That part is annoying. Of course, the siren turns off after a little while because, you know, there's nobody around. So you don't have to listen to that grating noise forever and ever. Like, see, there's a flat image file of water there, just sort of placed on the ground to, you know, suggest that there's water there. Alright, here we go. Prime time. We're in the final stage. Who are we waiting for? Why is there a Choco Brown Shelby Series 1 in this game? It looks weird. That's a color more suited for a truck, I'd like to think. Come on. Yeah, they regain their, they regain control like it's nothing. Right, that slowdown can be super useful there. The car doesn't just zip right by you. And then lastly, London. As a kid, I always thought that loading screen made it, like the way it positions the Shelby Series 1 there, it looks like the Shelby Series 1 is going to suck the disc right into its grill and, like, eat it. Almost like a CD drive. In the PS1 version, the disc is not on its side like that. The disc is basically, it's not tilted or anything. So it doesn't look like it could fit in the thing's grill. Alright, come on. I was a weird kid. And I grew up to be a weird adult. Come on. Aston Martin. Alright. This doesn't seem like it's going to be too bad. Up. Hit and run. That McDonald's-looking Viper there. Up. Alright, let's get the guy in the lead. Lots of jumps in London. See, I just went right through that car. Like I said, it's bowling. This is the perfect track for a race. What You Are by Empyrean. Oh, come on. Come on. It's the Venturi. AKA that car that looks like a Ferrari F40. Gotcha. Yeah, if willful damage had been on the ticket, that would have been a $300 ticket. Alright, so now we're going to do Stop the Bomber. Ready? Imagine this scenario in real life. Okay? You're a cop, a police officer is going after a driver that's throwing bombs out of his car. Watch. Keep to the side. Look at the radius of these things. So you have to get past. Those bombs look like they look like a rudimentary 3D model of Saturn cut in half. That's what they look like. Or like an egg yolk or something. See, these guardrails in these buildings would be blown to smithereens, but because this is Test Drive 4, yeah. Look at it, it's absurd. I always got a kick out of that, but I always found it frustrating because the road is not wide enough for you to avoid. Look at this. And I thought that I was going to surprise attack the bomber by not going the route it went, and I hit one of the cars. So, yeah, this is a little more frustrating. Probably going to have to do a lot of cutting here if I keep losing. Maybe I can get him through here. Get out of my way. And when you arrest these guys, you end up taking $2,500 from them. Hong Kong is probably the easiest Stop the Bomber track. And as such, as a kid, if I didn't feel like I was up for a race, I would make easy money by just doing the Stop the Bomber course in Hong Kong. Yep, you can see the bombs. Like, where's this endless supply of bombs coming from? Is somebody throwing it out the window? Is the driver throwing it out the window? Oh, I should have went the other way. I could have ambushed him. Ah! Alright, look out. See if we can trail ahead of it. Don't get too cocky, don't go to the center. Just keep to the side. You can kind of see the little bombs being thrown out there. They're like little... They're like little pieces, like little specks of dust. Oh no. Ah! Hey, maybe it's Bon Voyage throwing those bombs out of the side of the car. I mean, after all, we're in Paris. Alright, which way? Which way? Okay, he's going that way. Don't hit anybody. Oh! God damn it! Yeah, the traffic can be just as annoying in this game as it is in Test Drive 5. Ugh. Alright, which way is he gonna go? Oh, there he is. He crashed. It's a Mustang. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh no, 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 no! Alright, he's gonna go that way. I'm going this way. That is, if these assholes move. There's a bomber. Get out of my way. Come on. But look at this. Like, look at how narrow these roads are. These roads, these courses were not designed for a challenge. Oh, here we go. Illegal explosives. As opposed to legal explosives? 2,500. Yes. Oh. Alright. New York. See, the roads are a little wider in New York, so this might be a little easier. We'll see. Alright, you're... Okay, okay. See, if I'm on the sidewalk, I slow down. I could have caught right up to him. Alright, let's see what we can do. Move it. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Alright, come on. What a perfect song for this kind of scenario. Time's running out. Ah. Yeah, in real life, that car would be smithereens. The bomber is basically throwing, like, a pinball bumper at you. The physics in this game are something else, I tell ya. This whole stop the bomber scenario is something else. Ah. Look at that flat image file of all those trees. Of course he went that way. They always go that way, don't they? Oh, come on! Yep, the unfair level design of Test Drive 5 certainly rears its ugly head in these tracks. If you look very closely at that image file of the sky that forms the background, there's like a line running down it, almost like it's an old movie theater screen that's been patched up, you know, by... What? There's the Infogrames logo, too. I'm trying to see what all those other logos say. That looked like the Fair Factory logo. That was to the right there. But yeah, the Flatiron Building is literally flatter than it ever will be in real life. Oh no! Oh, I wanted to go that way, not this way. Damn it! Stage 3. Although the 3 kind of looks like an 8 with the middle part cut off. I don't know. Everything looks weird in this game. Sometimes video games took you into a reality that was way too alien to even exist. I guess that's what made them so magical to 7-year-old me. Yeah, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Yeah, this guy probably already crossed the finish line. Let's just hope they crash, and we can catch up to them. Probably stop the recording after this one. Right. Ah! Ringo's. There he is. Ah! If they ever did a remake of these test drive games and they put this mode in, it would be kind of cool to see it interpreted through today's graphics and not these very, very, instead of how they're... Because, here it's very cartoonish. Not that I have a problem with that, but I'd be curious to see how ridiculous it looks in realistic form. Just for shits and giggles. Normally I would abhor that kind of thing. I wouldn't want to see something cartoony and silly looking get turned into realistic. That's why we... That just sums up all those crummy live-action CGI Disney remakes. As you can see there, I finally stopped them. I could probably buy another car right now.